Hello, Diego. I know it's quite late for you. I still have 2 recordings before going to sleep. So this is the summary of all past tenses. Okay. The simple past, we can have regular or irregular verbs. Okay. Regular verbs, we just add ed, but unfortunately, they don't have just one pronunciation. Next, the irregular verbs, well, we just have to learn them. Example, Tom eats dinner every day, okay, so usually eats at home, but as yesterday he had dinner at a restaurant. Okay, so that's, and we can also say he worked yesterday, ed. Past continuous, a past progressive action, ongoing action in the past habit as well, and we can say, I was eating chocolate when I saw her. Well, I was eating chocolate yesterday on the bench. Past perfect, but the past present you forgot. Have eaten. I have eaten. Okay, I have eaten a chocolate. So there is one missing. The past perfect had. Yesterday Tom cooked his own dinner. He began at 7 and finished at 7:30. At 8 his mother came into the kitchen. She offered to cook some food for Tom, but he had already eaten. Yeah, completed action. Past perfect continuous. Last week, Tom went to a restaurant. He began to eat at 7:15. Mary came in the restaurant, so Tom and walked over to say hello. Tom's dinner was still in front of him. He hadn't finished yet. In other words, when Mary walked into the restaurant, Tom had been eating. We're gonna have to review the past tenses. Okay, so no, it's fine. You just to refresh a bit. Okay, so let's not forget the past present, the present past. And what about the words? So, grandson, well, imagine your kid has a son or it's a grandson. Okay, grandson is for the grandparents. They have kids and their kids have children. So they can have granddaughters or grandsons. Okay, so I'm surprised you don't know this one. Anyway, intently. Intently. It's like we're trying to see intention, intently. Sometimes you have to think that way. So intently is like, how can I explain? With concentration, with focus. Okay. So you focus intently when you're trying to problem solve or to solve a problem. Okay. But that means with concentration, with focus. Envious. Well, imagine your neighbors, they win the lottery. Some people can be envious, like they envy what they won. Okay? Imagine, somebody has something and that makes, other people are envious about that. They envy this guy or this woman to have more things than them. Okay. So, small comma. So, resentful. It's an interesting and it's going to be a useful word to learn. So, it's, it's like bitter. Resentful is bitter. And we can also say envious, bitter, it depends. So you are like, you feel resentful about divorce. Okay? Or you don't feel like something has been resolved, so you feel bitter, like you don't like it. Okay? So you have a lot of emotions on this level. Either you're just bitter and that's it. And some people can be just envious because this person is going to marry somebody else. Okay? You're showing bitterness. Another one, coarse. Coarse. And be careful when there is a collection of vowels like that. Okay, you're not gonna say course, no course. And it's like rough, vulgar. Because most of the time when people are rough, they are quite vulgar. And so you can be vulgar with your words, with your actions, with your behavior. Okay. Deceit. Well, deceit is when you're disappointed by something. Okay. Deceitful, you know. So deceit is like can be a noun. It's like deception in a sense. Can I explain? It's like there is too much deceit in the society, or it's like deception. You are disappointed by how people behave, what they do, etc. Well, hatred is to have hate for people, for something. Okay, so you strongly dislike something or someone. Scarcity. Something is lacking. Okay, so if we continue like that with the situation, well, we can have a shortage of something, a lack of something. So scarcity is a noun. Okay, we can say the food scarcity, the water scarcity. Something is lacking. Okay, so you have a bunch, huh? Beneath. Well, beneath is like is some kind of below, beneath someone. Under, below. Tick. So tick is like can I say in yeah, I would say it's like this blood-sucking insect. They are very, very small. Okay, so in British you can also say like to tick. If you have an exercise, is to tick this to select something. Okay, you mark something. Like if you have an exercise and you have to tick the right answer, that's what it means. Okay, so you make a mark, a check mark in a sense. Striving. Okay, striving is a very common word used in English, actually, especially in American English. It's like to exert yourself, to make great effort to do something. Okay, it's like I always strive to do my best at everything, something like that. So it's like to make great effort to do something. Well, envy is like envious, it's the same. A craft, we saw that. Craft is what you make with your hands. Okay, it can be something you do well. Okay, so we can say, oh, he's crafty. Okay. So it can be a job, but make things by hand, in a sense. Or it can be a skilled activity, it can be a skill, something you do, or an artistic skill as well. Okay, ease is like easy. You do something with ease, easily. The breeds, I think this is like the dog breeds, like the different families, the different varieties. To tap someone, or it's hard to get the stuff out of the context, and it's not always easy. Tap, to not confuse with tape. If you add an E, be careful. So the tap water. In American English, we say the tap, which is a tap water, where you get the water from the kitchen or the bathroom. Bitter. Bitter is like you're bitter, like you are not happy, and you're always angry, never satisfied. Buried in the dirt, underground. You bury a person. Okay. Ashes. Because when you burn something, you get ashes. Cherish, to love, to cherish something. Craved. Well, it's like craving, when the pregnant woman, they crave some special foods, you know. Craved is the desire something, strongly desire something. To bounce is like to jump in a sense. We call a bouncer somebody who's gonna kick out some people from a club because they drunk too much or they're making a mess. Okay. So to bounce is like, you know, not reach jump is just like you are doing like boom, 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 like, you know, a ball can bounce. Okay. Jump up and down. Inner, inside. Inner circle, inside a circle. Okay. Surely is sure, certain, with certitude. Dwell. To dwell on something is like when you take forever to do something. Okay. You dwell can be also to live somewhere, or you can also, you take too much time about when you want to do something. When you dwell also, you can dwell on, you think too much. Okay. So in a sense is like staying, doing, you know, something that takes too much time. So it depends also the context of this book. Bitterness. Well, bitterness is, you know, it's related to bitter, to be bitter. Okay. So anyway, the thing is also to know what is an adjective, a noun, etc. And bitterness can also be the noun. Okay. So it's like to be resentful. That's a resentment. And that's it. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. We continue with the vocabulary, we continue with this stuff, and we're gonna come back to the past tenses. Okay. Anyways, you have a good night, because it's 10:50 now, so it must be like 12:50 for you. So pretty late. You have a good night of sleep, and I'll talk to you tomorrow evening. Take care. So I have a class. That's don't even remember now. 5:30, which is 7:30 for you. So if we have the class at 8:30, that would be great, because this woman usually takes the class on Saturday. Now she decided to take it on Thursday, but she's a nurse, so trying to be flexible here. Anyway, talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.